Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you again for watching, for listening, and just for subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it. I am in a yoga studio right now. There is one right next to my apartment, to my bungalow, and there is a river, like a little brook right behind me that you can hear. I hope that's not too annoying. I hope that's just soothing, which is what I'm hoping. Um, in today's video, I want to speak to you guys about the fact that a lot of you have asked me, do you think it would be useful or great or, good if two INFJs got into a relationship? Because, you imagine that another INFJ is going to understand you perfectly and that, it would be a great relationship to be in, right? I feel like, okay, this is just my perspective. This is my opinion. This is my channel, so I'm going to give you my spiel on it. I think it's a completely absurd idea. Actually, I think it's a bad idea because there's a lot of reasons in my opinion, but one of the main reasons is that, first of all, we are two introverts. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend all of our time by ourselves in our rooms. We're not going to interact with each other. And what's the point of that? You want a person in your life or in a relationship who's going to make you better, who's going to push you harder, who's going to make you become a better version of yourself. So if there are two introverts dating each other, they're just going to hang out at home reading books and not talking to each other. What's the point of that, right? I think when an introvert is dating an extrovert, that's the perfect combination. Yes, it is harder at first to find that balance because the extrovert always wants to go out and the introvert always wants to stay in. But once you find that balance, I think it's great because the extrovert can kind of push you a little bit to go out more, and you can push the extrovert to be a little bit more introverted and to do more contemplation, to learn more about themselves, things like that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the first reason I think that's a bad idea. Second reason is two feelers together, I think, is a recipe for disaster because both of you guys are feeling, and there is no logical thinking involved in either one of the parties. I think it'd be a really, really crazy mess. I want someone, if I'm going to date someone, I want someone who's a thinker because although I can be very logical, I spend a lot of my time feeling things, right? And I think in my head, I think that's actually really unbalanced. I think that I want a little bit more balance in my life by dating a thinker. I want a thinker around me because they help me. My sister, she's a thinker, and I sometimes hate her for it because she's so logical, but I just really appreciate her being in my life because she helps me become more logical. She helps me get away from just being a feeler all the time and actually using some logic sometimes, which is something that we really need, guys. I know that it's great for us to be a feeler, but it really does help having a thinker around us, right? The last thing that I would say about it is that, two people who are J's means that they're going to be really boring together in my head, right? Because when I'm a J, when I'm a judger, we have routines, we're always following our routine, we have a hard time breaking our routine. But when I date a P, a person who's a little bit more spontaneous, who's able to go with the flow a little bit more, what happens is that they teach me how to do that. They teach me how to go with the flow. They teach me how to not be so ingrained into my routine so much. That's one of the reasons why I love dating ENTPs, is because of that exact reason. And why I don't like dating ENFPs, because, of their feeling and their just being so similar to me in that feeling regard, right? Also, I don't like dating ENFJs because, again, same thing. They're too ingrained into their routine. They like their routines. And I want to date someone who's a little bit more spontaneous, who has that ability to say, today let's just do nothing. Let's just go and explore. Let's just, be spontaneous. And for me to do that, it's very hard, right? I have a routine for every single day. I don't want to date a J. I don't want it. I don't want another person who has a routine and they're following their routine, I'm following my routine, and we're both stuck in our freaking routines. Oh my god, that would be so boring. Don't you think so? I don't know. In my head, I feel like that would be extremely boring, right? So that's another reason I think I wouldn't want to date an INFJ. Now, I have done a video on when two INFJs door slam each other, and I've had that happen to me, which is really interesting. And I think that's another reason I don't think I'd want to date an INFJ, is because we have a hard time speaking about our feelings. So if my partner does something that I don't like, and they're doing something that I'm like, oh my god, what's wrong with you? Instead of talking to them about it, I'll just door slam them. I'll just stop talking to them and I'll break off their relationship and that's it. I'll be done. What kind of relationship would that be? What I'm saying? Like, does that make sense to you guys? I hope it does. Yeah. So those are a few reasons why I think that two INFJs in relationships will be a major disaster. Now, I do understand what you guys are saying is that, I'm doing all these videos and you guys are watching them and you're thinking, oh my God, she really gets me. Oh my God, I'd love to date her, or I'd love to date an INFJ. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't like that. I don't like that because you don't want someone who knows you really, 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 really well either. Because then where's the magic? Where's the curiosity? Where is the interest? Where is that fascination? Where's the mystery? Do you know what I'm saying as well? I hope it does make sense. The last thing I would say about this is that, in my opinion, ENTPs are the best partner for INFJ. But again, I have had you guys message me and say there's an INTJ INFJ relationship, which is great. My sister's one, and I know that can be a great relationship as well. An ENFP INFJ relationship can be really great as well, so that really works as well. So of course there are no set rules. If you find an INFJ that works really well for you, obviously go for it, right? I mean, I'm not saying that that's like the end all or be all. I am not the authority on this. It's just my opinion, what I am telling you guys. So if you do find an INFJ and they really understand you and they know exactly what you're thinking and feeling and you feel really connected to them and you want to date them, please do go for it, right? My main thing with INFJs in relationships is that it's so hard for us to find someone who we can be in a relationship with. So it doesn't really matter what their personality type is. If they can be in a relationship with you and you can be in a relationship with them, then go for it. Go for it and just go forth, my friend. Do not worry about it. Do not analyze it. Do not think about it. Just do it. Because it is hard for us to get into a relationship. We're perpetually single. And I know that because a lot of you guys messaged me saying exactly the same thing. So do not analyze it too much. If you find someone who you like, if their personality type is completely out of the loop and out of the scheme, and you're thinking, oh my God, I could never date this person, their personality type is this or that, don't even worry about it, right? Don't even worry about it. Work with what is in front of you. If they really like you and you really like them, then go for it. And do not worry about the Myers-Briggs personality type too much in this kind of situation. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I hope that the bumbling brook in the background is not too annoying. I hope that you can hear me. Let me know if you guys have any feedback on this video. I love you guys. Thank you again for listening and for subscribing and for commenting. Please keep those comments coming because I do read every single one of them, and also I get a lot of ideas from you guys on future videos. So do not fear. I do read them, and even if I just reply generically saying, thank you for watching, I have read your comment. I'm not that kind of person who doesn't read them, okay? I hope that makes sense. Again, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, for subscribing, for being you, for being an INFJ or whoever you are. And I'll see you guys the next time around. Bye for now.